What's up, YouTube? So, I've been seeing this a lot on social media, and I'm getting extremely annoyed. Biden getting credit for the whole getting us out of the pandemic. I'm sorry, wasn't this pandemic lockdown supposed to only last 15 days? If that was the case, then Trump would have been the reason why we got out. It was only extended because several people in Congress and in the Senate wanted to keep it going for months. And then once Biden became president, the World Health Organization changed the parameters for the testing of COVID, which helped bring the number of cases down. They stopped counting every single death that involved COVID. Not the person died from COVID, but they died with COVID. Two different fucking definitions. With COVID is you have the virus, but no symptoms or anything like that. You're asymptomatic. You died from, who knows, gunshot to the head, an accident, fucking died of old age, something else besides COVID. If you had COVID, you were counted as a COVID death. If you died from COVID, that means you died from the symptoms that are associated with COVID. They stopped counting the with COVID deaths. So that helped bring the numbers down as well. They didn't do that during Trump's presidency. They just counted, they died and they popped positive with COVID, but they didn't have any of the symptoms, any of the signs, anything like that. Still a COVID death. I mean, like, seriously, those people who were shot and killed, who were in traffic accidents, who died from other reasons like old age, who were asymptomatic, and they were counted as a COVID death. I'm sorry, if you're gonna count how serious it is, count the deaths from those who actually died from it. I don't know. But people are saying Biden should get credit for the country opening back up. Why? Oh, he's fucking had 3 million jobs in the first 100 days. How many jobs did we lose because of the lockdown? I think it was somewhere about 10 mil. And y'all want to say, oh my God, we're doing so good. No, if you want to say how good we're doing, let's talk about how many jobs we were continuously adding before the lockdown, which, I'm going to say Trump in 4 years did a pretty good job adding, what was it, up to 5 million jobs before the lockdown started? Somewhere around there. Because I kept hearing the jobs report being in like 300s, 250s. I barely remember Trump bringing, before the lockdown, I barely remember a month where less than 200 jobs were added in a month before the COVID lockdown started. So here we are. We're going to be coming out of the lockdown. Expect millions of jobs to actually come back, but nowhere near the numbers we had before. Why? Because of automation. Biden is also getting credit for the whole COVID vaccine, which, again, give that to Trump, and then you can complain about how Trump did it. Because without Trump, you didn't have Warp Speed, Operation Warp Speed, which helped pharmacies and these drug companies be able to test these vaccines so damn quickly. Typically, a vaccine normally takes up to 10 years to, once it gets started, go through all the tests. I don't know how many tests there are, but if I remember correctly, there is short-term studies and tests, and then long-term studies and tests. Yeah, long-term, you're not going to get that in less than a year. So that's why I'm kind of hesitant to get it, because I'm wanting to see what the actual side effects are. And by now it's June, so we should be seeing the actual results. But giving Joe Biden credit for the vaccine, my opinion, is asinine. Because he didn't do anything. All he did was distribute the vaccine. A vaccine that Trump helped take the restraints off the pharmaceuticals to actually look into this, on how to make a vaccine. Biden didn't have any hands, didn't have anything to do with it besides distribution. So again, credit goes to Trump. Argue with me about that. Come on, try me. If you tell me Biden should get all the credit, then you're just being an idiot. Because like I said, Operation Warp Speed was signed by Trump, not Biden. Biden shouldn't get no credit. All he did was help distribute it. Yes, he can get credit for help distributing it, but not making the vaccine or anything like that. Distribution started under Trump. Biden, when he became president, took it over, and by then there was more companies were able to make more batches of it. But I'm sorry, the last job report I saw, and people were going, and this is the most famous one, I think it was April's job reports. Pretty much they were claiming we were going to be seeing like 1 million new jobs. Okay, I'll be inside in a second. Go back inside. I'm making a video, Addie. Please go inside. Close the door. Thank you. I gotta finish this up, but to wrap it up, pretty much, they were predicting 1 million new jobs. Biden was saying we should be seeing by the end of April, we will see 1 million new jobs added because of the package he signed and got pushed through. About a month later, and this was back in March that he signed it. He signed it back in March. April was the first full month that we saw the results. Like I said, everybody was saying 1 million new jobs, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, possibly 1.7 million. What was the numbers? What was the actual April report? 125. Oh wait, no, my bad. Only 250,000. 250,000. All you had to do was open up jobs. Was lift the lockdown, you would have seen the 1 million jobs in a month. Here we are, now in June. By the end of this month, a lot of states are going to be lifting the lockdowns completely, having it where jobs are slowly opening back up throughout this month, and I'm gonna say by the end of June or the end of July, you'll actually see the numbers hitting like 1 million. But saying all of this is thanks to Biden, no, all of this was going to happen eventually, no matter who the president was. Could have been Trump, could have been Biden, could have been Pinocchio. It didn't matter. Whoever was going to be president, the lockdown was going to be lifted anyway by now. It had been a year. The economy had been hit hard from this. And now Biden is wanting to push through a $6 trillion plan. I haven't looked at it. I don't want to look at it. I'm afraid to look at it because I got a feeling it's going to be just retardedness. But that's going to be another video. I got to get inside and got to take care of a couple of little kids. So, anyway, peace.